committed that this tour is gonna end in December. Like, that's it. That we wanted to do 100 shows, 150 something shows. That feels like so far away from now, but then again, it feels like we just played our first show on this tour. Because this tour has really become my entire life. Like, it's taken over everything.
Travis Kelce's debut. It was already a huge deal when Travis's family made the trip to Europe for the Wembley shows, but no one saw this coming. The Super Bowl champ himself made a surprise stage debut. Every night before Taylor Swift belts out "I Can Do It With a Broken Heart," she and her dancers put on a playful skit where they pretend to prep and dress her. But during the Wembley shows, Travis Kelce popped up in the skit, rocking a top hat and tuxedo. He played along by carrying Taylor to a couch and even dabbing on some makeup, throwing in a jazzy hop and kick for good measure. Taylor couldn't help but crack up, clearly loving her athletic beau's unexpected theater debut. Fair game at 2023 last show. In 2023, Taylor Swift had a fun goal to dive into her entire discography and mix up the surprise songs each night. But for her grand finale in Sao Paulo, she threw out the rulebook and declared that all her songs were fair game for 2024. Fans were thrilled because now they didn't have to stress about missing their favorite track just because they couldn't snag tickets to a specific show. Taylor races to Super Bowl. When the Kansas City Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl, everyone was buzzing about whether Taylor would make it to the game. The big hurdle? A sold-out Eras Tour stop in Tokyo, a 7-hour time difference between Tokyo and Las Vegas, and a grueling 12-hour flight. Fans and commentators weighed in on the logistical puzzle and wondered if Taylor could pull off the ultimate travel feat to cheer on Travis in person. Even the Japanese embassy got in on the action, reassuring everyone, "Fear not, this talented performer can dazzle audiences in Japan and still make it to Las Vegas."
Thank you for coming, baby.
I cannot believe that.
Thank you for making it halfway across the world. Thank you.
I can't believe you.
Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming. You're the best, baby.
Oh my God.
The absolute best. Was it electric?
Paul McCartney dances with fans. The Wembley Stadium shows were a star-studded affair, with special guests swapping bracelets with fans and cheering from the VIP tent. But the real showstopper? Paul McCartney himself stepping out of the VIP zone and joining the crowd. With his daughters in tow, the legendary Beatle jumped in with a lucky group of Swifties during "But Daddy, I Love Him." McCartney, who's no stranger to the roar of a massive stadium, looked right at home dancing among the fans just as he does rocking out on stage. Most chaotic surprise song mashups. Once Taylor tossed the rulebook for her surprise song set, she really let her creativity run wild. She started mixing up tracks in the most unexpected ways. Think Getaway Car crashing into August and the Other Side of the Door, or throwing I Don't Want to Live Forever together with Dress from the same era. The mashups seemed to have zero logic behind them, just a fun mission to stir up chaos and spark fresh theories among the Swifties.
Just don't understand all how it's done. Scream. I think I've seen this way before, and I didn't like the ending. It's just a cruel existence, like there's no point hoping at all. It's happening to me. I
proud of me. You got no idea about me and you. Sunday and everything just stops. I don't want you like I was there. No, nothing good starts and nothing good ends.
Taylor's dedication to Stevie Nicks. Taylor totally showcased her special connection with Stevie Nicks during her Dublin show by dedicating the song Clara Bow to her. When Swift belted out the line, "You look like Stevie Nicks," the crowd erupted, and Stevie herself was there capturing the moment on her iPhone from the VIP tent. After that shout-out, Taylor transitioned into "You're on Your Own, Kid," a track that's especially meaningful to Stevie because it helped her cope with the loss of her Fleetwood Mac bandmate, Christine McVie.
A friend of mine is here who... How rare that is. She's a hero of mine and also someone that I could tell her any secret she'd never tell anybody. Or any female artists get to do what we get to do now. She's paved the way for us. She's really helped me through so much over the years. I'm talking about Stevie Nicks. First time for me.
Lisa swaps friendship bracelets. When Blackpink's Lisa hit up the Eras Tour in Singapore, she came fully prepared in a fierce Reputation-inspired outfit, swapping friendship bracelets with the crowd of Swifties. After the show, she got a backstage pass to meet Taylor and celebrated the night with an Instagram photo dump showing off all the epic moments. Andrew Scott and Phoebe Waller-Bridge sprint. Fleabag fans scored a double whammy at the Eras Tour with a surprise reunion. During the third night at Wembley in London, Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Andrew Scott were spotted grooving in the VIP tent and swapping friendship bracelets. But the real highlight? The pair made a hilarious dash out of the tent the moment they heard the opening chords of Style, only to sprint back in when they realized what was happening. Celebrities, they're just as obsessed with Taylor Swift as the rest of us. Tortured Poets in Era setlist. Paris went wild on the opening night of the Era Tour's European leg as Taylor Swift started shaking things up, swapping songs and rearranging sections without giving fans any clues. The chaos became crystal clear when she hit the stage in a stunning white gown straight out of the Fortnite music video. She officially introduced the Tortured Poets department to the tour, debuting tracks like But Daddy I Love Him, So High School, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, Down Bad, Fortnite, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, and I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. These new hits quickly became must-have setlist staples for the rest of the tour. Hayley Williams' haunting melodies. Hayley Williams and Taylor totally lived the Swimo dream when they hit the stage together, sharing a piano bench to perform their duet from Speak Now, Taylor's version. Hayley called Taylor "my longest music friend" as they sang their hearts out, reminiscing about their epic friendship. Williams even channeled some serious 2010 vibes by rocking a purple dress and scribbling lyrics on her arm with a Sharpie, just like the good old days of Swift's Speak Now World Tour.
I was thinking about how the last time that we performed together. Yeah. I have fallen from grace, and I feel like I will just let you down. Sorry apart, now where to find it. I feel like my path's crumbling down, and I love you so much. You're so good to me. I get to be on tour with Hayley.
Karma nod to Travis Kelce. The buzz was already high when Taylor's boyfriend Travis flew all the way to Argentina to catch her South American leg of the Eras Tour. But things hit another level when Taylor switched up the lyrics of her finale, Karma, and sang Karma is the guy on the Chiefs, giving a shout out to her NFL star beau. The crowd went wild. Like seriously, it almost caused a Swift quake. And no surprise, the streams for that Midnight's track shot up right after the show.
Karma's gonna track you down, step by step, from down to thunder. Rattling around, karma's on your scent like a bounty hunter. Takes all my friends to the subway. Sweet like justice, karma is a queen. Karma takes all my friends. He's the guy on the streets. To the subway. Karma is the guy on the trees. Come and say hi to me.
Love is in the air. Taylor was caught blowing a kiss to her beau Travis while he was on stage after his performance. The sweet moment had fans swooning as the couple's public displays of affection continue to melt hearts everywhere. Taylor meets Prince William. Thanks to the Eras Tour, we now know Prince William is a total Swiftie. After hitting up the first night of Taylor Swift's Wembley show to celebrate his 42nd birthday, the Prince of Wales, along with his kids George and Charlotte, snapped some selfies with the pop superstar. While William shared one of the pics online, Taylor posted a different one that included Travis Kelce. And get this, some lucky fans even caught Prince William busting a move to shake it off during the concert. Crazier live after 15 years. You get extra credit if you remember this next song, it's really old, Swift joked in Edinburgh before diving into a piano version of Crazier. This gem from the 2009 Hannah Montana the movie soundtrack hadn't been performed live since its debut until now. But wait, it gets better. Swift mixed Crazier with another hidden gem, All of the Girls from the Lover era. The crowd went wild, with Swifties both at the show and at home losing their minds over the epic mashup.
You get extra credit points if you know this next song at all, because it is really, really old. Take me where you want to go, till we open the door, and there's so much more. You make me crazier, crazier, crazier. Oh my God. You make my beat overrun, and spin me around.
Sabrina Carpenter joins in. You can't talk about Sabrina Carpenter's rise in pop without mentioning Taylor's stamp of approval, so it was only fitting that Swift brought Carpenter on stage during the Eras Tour's Latin America, Australia, and Asia stops. While Espresso and Please 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 might still be in the vault, Carpenter's live performances were her big chance to connect with Swift's massive audience. And what better place to do that than in Latin America, Asia, and Australia, where fans are all about that Swiftie magic.
With a brilliant Sabrina Carpenter.
And I'm not a princess, this ain't a fairy tale. Over and over, lost again with no surprises, disappointment.
Griff's debut. For over 3 years, rising pop star Griff has been on Taylor Swift's radar. Taylor gave Griff's stripped-down track Shades of Yellow a shout-out. They snapped a sweet pic together at the 2021 Brits, and last fall, Swift promoted Griff's synth-pop anthem Vertigo. Fans had a hunch something was up, and they were right. Griff kicked off the second night of Swift's Wembley Stadium shows in London. For the special gig, Griff even designed a dress inspired by Taylor's TTPD track, But Daddy I Love Him. Tom Cruise's friendship bracelets. Tom Cruise took a break from his action hero routine for one night and joined the Swifties. He was spotted at the second night of Taylor's Wembley Stadium Eras Tour, living it up in the VIP tent. But he wasn't just lounging around. Tom jumped right into the Swiftie spirit, trading friendship bracelets with fans and soaking up all the concert vibes. Gracie Abrams returns. Gracie Abrams had a busy 2023 as one of the opening acts for the Eras Tour, and fans were buzzing about when she'd team up with Taylor for their duet, Us. On the third night of Swift's Wembley shows, Abrams made a surprise appearance in the VIP tent. But that wasn't all. She ended up joining Taylor on stage for a special piano and guitar performance of Us from Abrams' latest album.
I just feel like I'm trying really hard to do the song justice and stuff, but missing sort of a magic. I feel like a big, huge magical piece is missing, right? The actual artist who sings that song was here. You know what I mean? Hey Gracie, you gotta come out and see this. You really need to be friendlier than this. So Gracie's album, The Secret of Us, just came out.
The story of Us. This was their second surprise duet. Earlier, Taylor had brought Abrams out to sing I Miss You, I'm Sorry during a show in Ohio after weather had cut Abrams' opening set.
We were gone. It was we had a bunch of Cosmos at dinner, and then we should play it, right? After all this. I know. Hi guys.
I know you close, never understand your lifetimes on your eyes. I know you know.
Give it up for Gracie Abrams.
Number Taylor Swift.
Katy Perry singalong. At the Sydney stop of the Eras Tour in late February, Taylor had a surprise guest in the crowd, Katy Perry. The teenage dream star couldn't resist sharing a selfie video of herself belting out Bad Blood, the very track Swift famously wrote about their past feud. Remember when they were straight-up enemies, as Swift put it back in 2014? After the show, Katy posted a pic with Taylor, gushing, "Got to see an old friend shine tonight. Talk about a reunion." Taylor announces end to eras. All good things must come to an end, and Taylor Swift made it official during a surprise song set in Liverpool. She dropped the news that the Eras Tour would wrap up in December, right after the second U.S. leg. Looks like it's going to be a big finish.
You know, this is actually the 100th show of the tour. This has definitely been the most exhausting, most wonderful thing that has ever happened in my life, this tour. That blows my mind. That doesn't feel like a real statistic to me, because I think, you know, a lot of people are like, well, how are you going to celebrate the 100th show? And admitted that this tour is going to end in December. Like, that's it. That we wanted to do 100 shows, 150 something shows. That feels like so far away from now, but then again, it feels like we just played our first show on this tour. Because this tour has really become my entire life. Like, it's taken over everything.
That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.